In this life, there's more to life than content. You need to, while you're making a lot of money, and this is a big lesson I've learned in content creation, you absolutely need to know that you need to build something outside of that, because every creator that comes to you and says that all the money is from content is lying. Yes, they can do it for some time, but they have assets, they have brands, they have something that is also keeping them afloat. Make no mistake, okay? It's more than just brand deals, because it's not forever. So make sure you build something of substance. I have an Airbnb business now. It's thriving. I would never have been able to do that without the money I got from content creation. So make sure you build things that are going to sustain you after.
Welcome to the Culture's Biggest Podcast.
A podcast about creatives in and around Johannesburg, as well as those who relocate to the big city in hopes of leaving their mark within the industry. Our aim is to bridge the gap between established creatives and aspiring creatives by providing insight into the challenges faced by creatives along their journey. The podcast delves deep into the creative pursuit and offers aspiring creatives guidance on how they could turn their passions into sustainable businesses. My name is Julian Vogue, and this is
Culture's Biggest.
Welcome back to another episode of Culture's Biggest. My name is Jules, the Culture's Biggest nerd. And today we have the Culture's Biggest. She is a person of many hats. She's an influencer, radio presenter, entrepreneur. The list goes on. She's even counting right now. We are hanging out with the one and only Munaka. How you doing?
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy to be on your podcast. Guys, I've been begging him to be here. So
Don't lie.
No, but I actually wanted to be here. So thank you. You're doing a big thing.
Thank you. Shout out for pulling through, man. Like, where do we even start? Like, your journey is crazy.
It is.
I'm actually interested in finding out, right?
Yeah.
So many hats that you wear in the industry. When you introduce yourself in the industry space, how do you introduce yourself?
I always lead with content creator because that's what I've been for so long.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to switch up. Like, I think I want to now lead with I'm an entrepreneur, because like that's like my biggest thing right now. But I just tell them I do this and I do that. I'm a content creator, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a Netflix star,
There's a lot.
I'm just a girl.
That's beautiful. And obviously those things, they happened as time went on, right?
Yes, they did.
Your journey started with content creation. Do you still remember the first time you actually, picked up the phone and you were like, okay, I'm going to shoot something and I'm going to put it out?
To be honest with me, with content, right? I always shot content, but I never planned on being a creator until I saw it was lucrative. Like in high school, me and my friends would make stupid videos and would like blow up over that stuff. And then I remember I had like a rap song and then that blew up. But like we've always been content creators, but it just nothing, like I can't even pinpoint the first time because it just kind of happened. But I think my first ever brand deal, once I got that and I did the video, it was KFC and I got 1 million views, like organic, no boosting, nothing.
Hectic.
I knew that, okay, yeah, it's a calling, you understand? So after that was like my first big, like, yeah, this is what you're doing.
And that happened after how many videos? Like the first deal that you did?
Maybe after like a couple of months, just over, not too long. Yeah, this is like in 2021. I was even still in school.
Crazy.
I was in my third or final year, one of the three. Yeah, crazy. One of the two. So, yeah.
Damn, that's dope. I saw a video of you saying you used to rap.
I did rap. That's the video that blew me up.
Oh, for real?
Yes, that blew me up, dude. I wasn't a rapper. I was just playful, dude. Like, I'm just...
sort
I
of
just
like
be trolling.
what Wasabi does, ne?
Yeah, but like, I'm not even joking. I actually think if I wanted to be a musician, I could have done it. Like,
I mean, you could do it.
I still can.
Still, yeah.
Life is short, hey? I could just pivot. Maybe you don't want to be a rapper. Braga. Let's see what happens. I don't know.
Plus, you have the relationships in the industry. I think it's going to be...
Could be fun, eh?
Yeah, it's going to be easy for you, man. Like,
I think it would be better for me to be a DJ. I would prefer to be a DJ. That makes more sense to me because I'm like the radio, the DJ, like it just comes together. But we'll see. Who knows, guys? Life is short. I want to have fun. Might pivot.
Yeah, most definitely. So many ways you could pivot. You're already pivoting in so many things, but obviously we're still at the beginning of your journey, content creation. The KFC thing happens. Is that where you're like, okay, this is actually like serious and I should probably, take this whole content creation thing serious?
Yeah, for sure. Because even after that, like I started doing content like obviously when I was still in uni, but not seriously. Then that happened. And then it was my final year my honors year. Yeah. And I told myself that after this, I want to focus full time on content. So I remember that year, that's the year I went to the Netflix show that I did. I was still in uni when I did did it just by the way. I didn't drop out, but like I kind of just ghosted my school. I was like, guys, now I'm dipping. They're like, where are you going? I said, I'll catch you next month. Damn. And then when I came back, they're like, dude, if you don't do these exams, like you're literally gonna fail, because I was so behind. So then did that, and then the following year, like I told my parents, I'm not working, I'm not getting a job. I want to push this thing full time. And in that year, everything just skyrocketed. So yeah, once you focus on one thing at a time, I realized things come together. Because I just put my head in the game and just.
What was going on in your parents' mind when you said that? Like, because that's shocking. You were doing your honors, you're about to finish, you're taking that break. How did they take it for a creative career at that?
The thing is, after high school, I wanted to go to AFTA to do creative arts and whatnot. So this was something they always knew was going to happen. They just didn't know when. But they said that if I just finish my degrees, then I can do whatever I want. They'll support me. So in that year, the thing is, like, I had already saved up money, so I don't have to ask you for anything. So I'm not a burden to you. So for them, they're like, hey man, do your thing. Let's see if this thing works out for you. So they were very supportive. They let me do my stuff. Like, they were very, very supportive. That's one thing I'm grateful for, Shem.
That's a bit different for vendor parents, because I know academics in most cases, right?
Yeah, but mine are whitewashed vendor parents. Those people are serious.
Whitewashed is crazy.
No, they say live your life, dude. If the coins are coming in, they just say do your thing. It's clearly working. So
because essentially it is about money.
Yeah, if I'm happy and I'm making money, they support me 100%.
That's really dope, man. So obviously, it's around that time you building your brand, you building your influencer career. When does the conversation to be part of the Podcast and Chill network come in?
So this was even before my Netflix show came out. I think.
Serious?
Yeah, it was before my Netflix show came out. Yeah, it was. Oh my gosh, yes, it was. I was friends with Tahi and we're spending a lot of time together. And then they reached out and, he was like, yo, dude, like they want to do this show and I feel like you'd be the best person for it. And I was like, I don't know. I didn't know if it was for me, but then I met the team and this is, what year is this, guys? Probably 2021, I think. Or 2022, one of them. And then obviously met the team and it was good. It was coming together. And then I joined the network and it's been such a good part of my journey. I'm always grateful to them. They're super supportive. Even now I can reach out and they are there. So God bless them.
Oh, so the relationship with them is not like dented?
No, man, it's not dented. Dude, there's no hatred there. Like it's all love. Like it's good vibes. Like
hence you can still go back and go
I don't know if I'd go back.
Not go back to like be a host, but like go back to be interviewed in one of their podcasts.
Yes, I would love to. If they want to call me, dude, I'm always down. Like that's family forever. They did a lot for my career. So yeah.
What did you learn from being part of that network?
I think being part of that network taught me, I would just say perseverance and discipline, because to know that, like, dude, that network was there for a long time. Mike G was pushing. And to build such a big network that now you have 6 different shows on different days of the week. People are getting paid salaries and it's not a small salary. You have brands on board. Like, you built an empire just of trusting your gut, trusting what you're doing. I don't think all the conversations are always the best, but I do really commend, like, just the empire that has been built. So for me, I feel like watching that and being a part of that, and also just the professionalism, the family, I was like, damn, like it's inspiring to someone who could one day potentially do that. So I took the inspiration from that.
And also it coming from a black person is actually
and his vendor. Dude, come on, a vendor network. Me, I'm sold. Like, you understand? Like, I love to see my people win. So yeah.
That's dope. I don't know if this is going to be a bit controversial, right? Yeah. What would you never say out loud about the network?
About the network?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say anything. Okay. I was considered for spreading humors.
Oh.
Yes. I don't think that's deep to mention. But during when Sima had left, I was considered for that position. But then obviously I didn't take it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I didn't know like where I wanted to go. And also, spreading humors was there for so long, filling up that shoe. It's a big responsibility. Yeah. I was already part of the network, so I didn't know like what's making sense for me. But then I was like, I think I must just do something completely brand new and fresh. But Sima ended up joining us, so not a problem. But yeah.
That's really cool, man.
Yeah.
What was going on in your mind when that whole Reason thing happened, when he pulled up in studio? and just started attacking you guys.
Dude, it was so funny, bro. Like, I look back and I'm like, there's actually no ways that happened. Because I just remember being there being like, oh my God. Like, it was, dude, like, I feel like it happened and it was funny and I think it was great for the culture. But yeah, I think the only thing I can say is I just realized, like, yes, I do agree. Let's be very cautious of what we say and you must fight for your partners. Me, I want my man to also go pull like up on podcasts. My partner must do that. But I also feel like in South Africa, we don't have like, we're not very good. Our celebrities don't know how to be celebrities in terms of we don't know. Like in America, they talk shit about you all the time. But like here, once this bad thing, we're up in arms. But like when they say positive things, you don't say anything. But when it's negative, you have something to say. But like other celebrities across the world, they just thug it out, bro. So I just feel like our celebrities must be a celebrity, dog. Just take the punches and take the good. Like it's life. Yeah, that's my only thing. But shout out to them. Love them, him and Gigi.
Oh, that's dope. That whole situation with Reason, did that sort of like influence you leaving, or you already had thought about leaving and that sort of like confirmed for you?
No, I'd already thought about leaving, but it wasn't, it was just, it was a bit of a confirmation. I just thought that, this podcast is, the nature of it is it's a messy show. It's brutal. There's a lot of rawness and honesty, which is not a bad thing. That's the nature of the show. So I must just decide if I want to be a part of that. And I just don't think it made more sense for me. Yeah.
I feel you. Do you sometimes maybe like regret leaving the network?
No.
You don't? Okay.
Not even.
That makes sense.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
They were making fun of me saying God spoke to me. Man, he did. He did. I don't know what to tell you. He did. It's not like it comes in a dream on clouds. No, you just feel it. You feel it and you pray and you ask for a sign and the sign is there.
Yeah.
But nah.
Me, I personally get it. Sometimes God just comes in and confirms things and it doesn't need to make sense to everybody else. As long as it made sense for you. I mean, you look at everything that you're doing now and how you pivoted. That's also part of the reason you pivoted, because you felt like, this is not part of where I'm going. Because I know Saw and MacG, they said you were, you brand friendly.
I am.
You know what I mean? So you being a part of that network kind of, ruins the whole thing.
That network, like, look, I honestly, some people think that I'm too brand friendly or that I manufacture a lot of what I say. But the thing is, guys, this is honestly truly to my core who I am. I would never... I say everything that I want to say, but I might not say it in the way that you want me to say it. I'm not going to say somebody died. I'll say they passed away. You understand? But I still said the same thing. But I think certain people want you to say they died, not they passed away. So if that's the type of people you want, they are there. But I'm just not that person. Yeah.
I get you. Talking about brands, right? Is there money in brands and influencing?
There's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there. There is a lot of money if you establish yourself well as a content creator. You work really hard, you build a really good network. You can truly make a living for like a good amount of time. So there's money there, Shem. There really is.
What's the most amount you've made? On one campaign, if you don't mind.
I won't tell you the most amounts I made, but I did a really good campaign. It was for like a year. I got over 300K for that. Just that one brand. So that's what I'll say.
Damn, 300K.
Yeah. It's cute.
How do you feel about influencers? You saying is cute is crazy. Content creators being taxed and all of that. Because initially when, this content creation thing started, they weren't getting taxed. And then they introduced regulations. How do you feel about it? Because that amount comes in, SARS is like 300K.
What's going on?
Yeah.
I didn't know people weren't getting taxed because I had a business and I have a tax number since I was young because I used to do voiceovers and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So I've always had a tax number, if I'm not mistaken. But to be honest, I thought that was always happening. Now when they came and they made it public, I was like, obviously this is supposed to happen. You are a business. It's only fair if they use the taxes for the right things. But it's only fair. It's a job as well. So yeah.
That is dope, man.
Yeah.
That Russian campaign that happened, right? It struck like a really big conversation in the industry about how obviously there's human trafficking. Do you feel like that also low-key affected how other brands view you?
I will say during that whole situation, how do I word this? With that situation, right? I completely understand the public outcry because human trafficking is a really deep thing. It's not a joke. It's like super important. So that was never the issue, but there were things that were not necessarily shared that the public will just never know in terms of important truths, you know? I just wish people... let me not say because then I'll get cancelled again. But what I will say is, in terms of how we handled the situation personally, I didn't handle it the best. I can 100% agree to that. I made some mistakes, but I've said this before that the difference between a public figure and someone who's not a public figure is my mistakes are public and yours aren't.
I love
so
that.
Because of that, I have to make it up in public. I must learn in public, and we're not getting reprimanded the same. So give people grace, especially if they're willing to learn from their mistakes. You can't hate on them forever and ever. And at least I'm grateful to God that I've put in the work. I've apologized to who I needed to apologize to, and the brands have now seen how things are coming, and things are coming together. So we thank God for that.
Man. I love that. And it's your first time being a human, bro. Like,
dude,
you're allowed
even
to make mistakes.
dude.
Nobody's perfect. This notion that people that are in the public space are perfect is kind of crazy, bro.
Nobody is perfect.
Yeah,
some are more perfect than others. We can agree, but nobody is perfect, guys.
That is facts, man. So what happens now? Like when brand deals come in, do you scan them? Do you make sure that, okay, that same mistake doesn't happen again?
Yes, 100%. Like we do vet, but like with that situation, for example, like we had vet everything. And that's what hurt me the most. Yeah, because you can do everything right and then still some things just don't work out. So I just think what I've definitely done now, like I have advisors that read my contracts for me. The lawyers have always read them, but I have advisors that like really just go into depth with certain things so that we just don't make the same mistake again. But yeah.
That is beautiful, man. Did you go through some PR training maybe in the past couple of...
I didn't. You know, people think I'm PR trained.
For real?
I just speak, guys. I'm just speaking. I do think I should do it though, because some things I say I know they take a tech, but yeah.
But now you sound like you PR trained though.
Thank you. I'll take it as a compliment. Maybe it's also maybe
experience.
it's a calling. I must also I must start doing it for other people. I don't know.
Maybe it's experience in the game. Like people have asked you so many questions, you've found a way to actually answer them correctly.
Yeah.
Without jeopardizing your brand, you know?
Facts.
Yeah. I want to tap into industry relationships, right? You've had a few, I say. A few. Who did
I date?
Okay, 2. Let's say 2, right?
Who's the 2 industry relationships I was with?
Just Daddy G.
Okay.
And Bruce.
Yeah. I dated Bruce.
Hey.
I'm asking. Did I?
You didn't date Bruce?
Guys, I didn't date Bruce. I'm actually tired of having this conversation. Like, dude, Bruce is my guy. Like, it's
you guys are
just
friends?
instant. He's my bro.
Oh.
Like, yeah, like I do know maybe at some point I do think maybe he did have romantic feelings for me.
Yeah.
But like, dude, like
you quit him.
I don't know, but he's my boy, dog. Like, dude, Bruce is my friend, guys. Like, Bruce is fully my friend. Like, I have never put my tongue down his throat.
Yeah.
Like, nothing. Like, that is my guy. But love him down, and I'm proud of everything he's doing. So, yeah.
That's really dope. Would you advise industry relationships?
Yes and no. Okay. I feel like, honestly speaking, like industry relationships are a great way for you to like really blow up. Like a creator and a creator dating is always going to be amazing. 2 is better than 1. An athlete and an influencer together, it elevates the brands. Yeah. Like, dude, there's so many benefits to industry relationships, but I just feel like at some point it's very easy to just start doing things for the public. You're not really spending time together to spend time together. It's more for work. So I think that very thin line is the biggest issue. So I don't think I would do it again unless it's like an athlete or like an actor.
Why?
No, what am I doing with a content creator? Okay, please. I'll create. You do you must know. Like, no.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Obviously, you were part of like a reality TV show, which you also won, right?
Period.
And a lot happened on that show. You got cheated on live TV.
I did. It was embarrassing.
You know what I mean? There was just a whole lot going on, right? And I look at that. You were such a lover girl in that period.
I was so young, you know. I even had a 6-pack. Oh my God. Anyways.
You know what I mean? You were such a lover girl on that show, and everything transpired after that. Do you feel like everything that happened on that show low-key influenced how you view relationships now? Because I'll be checking out some of your commentary on the Sorry Not Sorry podcast. Like some of the things you say are scandalous. Do you feel like that
Scandalous
influence?
is crazy. No, dude, guys, it doesn't matter what I say. Like, I believe in love. I really do. Like, I can still say something, but I still know that I want it for myself, and I still believe in love. It hasn't changed anything. I've had good partners by the grace of God. So I know, like, dude, I trust my relationship instincts. Like, the next person that I'm with is my husband. Like, I'm not worried. I know what I want, and people that I want will want me. Like, it's that simple.
Dang.
Yeah, you can't live. You can't be sad over one bad experience. Like, it doesn't dictate everything else. You see. So yeah, if you get hurt, you must move on. Somebody else will be good to you. That just wasn't a good person to you.
Yeah. Some of the remarks, just to say, some of the commentary that you've made, you've spoken about how, like, a broke nigga deserves to be cheated on, and like those kind of remarks. You know, does that come from that specifically? Hurt, or is that maybe something you developed over time through experience?
No, man, it's banter, dude. Like, we can make
rage
jokes,
baiting, basically.
We're not rage baiting because we're not necessarily.
It is.
It's not rage bait, dude. Look, no one deserves to get cheated on, guys. But like, if we're just joking as girlies, dude, we just make jokes, dude. Like, girls laugh together. We just say rubbish, dude. Like, it's just it's banter. But I don't think it's like a broke man thing. It's just like, as a man, like, if you have your partner, like, and you're not taking care of them, we just make a joke that they must cheat on you. But like, dude, we don't truly mean it like that. Okay.
But that's not how the public takes it.
The public takes it as they want. Every day I'm getting every video you just clip, you want to see what you want to see, you say whatever, say what you want to say, dude. Like, I'm not in the business of explaining myself anymore. Like, I lived that life a long time ago. Like, you must believe what you want to believe. I encourage you to do that. Like, it ends there.
That's a good space to be at.
It is, dude, because you can't please everyone, can't make everybody happy, and also once people already have like an image of you, let them believe it. Like, you just keep doing your thing, because at the end of the day, like, as long as the right people, the ones that pay you and the ones that love you, know who you are. Whoever Frank can make a comment. I don't know what Frank has to say about me. You don't know me.
Yeah, that is facts, man. Talking about relationships. In the influencer space, do people sometimes fake relationships for views?
I would believe so, yeah. I think some people, it might not always be genuine, but guys, bag is bag, hey? Do what makes sense to you. If you can sleep at night, I don't care. Like, do what makes sense to you. So, where there's a will, there's a way.
That's low-key what happened with you and Bruce, huh?
Guys, I never faked a relationship because I never said I was dating him. Oh my God!
But that's crazy. I honestly would do it as well.
Yeah. Why not?
You know, you're trying to grow your brand and everything.
Dude, it's quick.
Yeah. That is true, man. Pivoting into everything that you're doing now, the radio call, how does that happen?
So with radio, people actually might not know this, but end of 2024, directly after I came from Netflix, I was approached by Y to do digital, right? But then I don't know what happened. I think they ended up going with different people, so well done to them. But during that whole 2025 year, I was positioning myself. Like, I was making sure if they can see me, I'm there. I go to their events because I really wanted to be a part of the Y network. Initially, more towards digital. I did not see myself on radio, guys. I'll be so honest.
Yeah.
It just never, like, it wasn't even a thought. Like, I thought about it like a little bit, because I mean, I did go to Tux and I was gonna do Tux FM. So like, I did think about it, but I didn't think it was something that was gonna happen. And then when they asked me to do radio, it was really cute. I did my demo, they enjoyed it, and then now I'm there. But I'm really enjoying it. Like, I really, really enjoy it. I have my show. I'm busy playing my tracks. It's such a vibe. And I'm just looking forward to the show growing.
Yeah. The rebrand, was that strategic?
100%.
Yeah.
Nothing we do is by no. There's no coincidences. Everything is structured.
Yeah.
Like, I know where I want to go and the direction my life is going in, and there's just certain things that I cannot and can do. So that's what I've just been going towards, in essence. So you feel like you've seen a rebrand?
Yeah, most have, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I have. I mean, some of your old, what's the right word to use? I think with the Sorry Not Sorry, it still low-key has piano
Old
pals. Yes, to a certain extent. Then your radio stuff, your sports scene, that's the rebrand, which takes a while.
It does take a while.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah, I just think it's hard to, like, you know who you need to be, but like you also know where you come from. Like that gap, like, is still where I'm at. I know what I need to do, but there's just certain elements I don't want to like completely leave, because I know why my audience relates to me and why people followed me in the first place. I don't want to completely go away from that. But if I want to get to the next level of my life, there are tough decisions I'm going to have to make. Yeah.
That is crazy. And then around the same time, the radio thing comes in, Viral Africa comes in. Tell me about that. What is Viral Africa? What are you guys all about?
Okay.
I know you also did Grind with YFM.
Yes, so that was our first
tell me about
event. So Viral Africa is my baby. It's my brainchild. So I did marketing in uni, did it on honors as well. So I love school. I do believe in education and empowering and uplifting people.
Yeah.
And with Viral Africa, obviously in uni, I did social media management. I've been an influencer. I've also been a brand manager because I used to work with Hype Nation. I would manage some of the brands that they had as a community manager. So I know what it's like, what you're looking for as a brand manager. Then like I've done a little bit of everything, and I've also had like a really good influencer journey. Like I've worked with a lot of brands. I've done gone overseas, it's lit. And I've also failed dismally because of what happened with the Russia situation. So like, dude, I don't think there's anyone in the industry right now who has this broad experience of being on every single side to a little bit, you understand? So I started Viral Africa because I really want to teach people this influencer game. I'm also still learning, which is beautiful because we're always learning and growing together.
And it's also evolving.
And it's always evolving. And I also realized, like, one thing I've noticed about this industry with the influencer economy, because it is an economy, is that I don't think there's a lot of research done behind a lot of campaigns. We keep recycling the same people and the same influencers. And the reason why we do that is because, to be honest, dude, it's a lot of effort to go and find somebody new. But we have those resources. That's what I do. Because you're not going to tell me you want to do a KZN campaign, you're now promoting to Zulu people, that you want to use a white girl. Make it make sense. Where does the correlation come? Like, you must do things, you must research. I'm not going to put Munaka in a campaign that is promoting a drink she doesn't even drink, but they will do that because they want Munaka so bad to do the campaign. No, guys, for maximum like impact, you need to do things the right way. So that's where my agency comes in research and education, like all the way.
I love that.
Thank you.
A lot of people, especially young people, it's like you only focus on your own personal journey, right?
Yeah.
I'm an influencer. I'm going to make the money. I'm out. But only a few people become the thought leaders of an industry. It's like, okay, I've done this in the industry. I've messed up here, this and that, this and that. Okay, let me actually build an infrastructure for other people.
To help people's, No, I agree.
I think Tato Rampedi is also doing like a similar thing for influencers. Because it is where we're going. Unfortunately, traditional media, which is one thing I wanted to ask you about. Traditional media is also like phasing out.
It is phasing out.
The only reason it's not phasing out is because old people are still holding it down.
Why is that? I think, one thing I learned the other day, dude, there's more to life than the North. Like, I promise you, like, there's more to life than the north of Johannesburg, guys, because like majority of our country is actually still very rural. Like even the other day, like I was learning with SABC. SABC is still like #1, like in terms of most viewed, like program in SA. That should tell you a lot of things. Like people are not, we are in the 1% and you forget that there's more lives. So there's a massive market that is being not seen and left behind.
Especially by the digital world. Because I know Ukhozi is the biggest radio station in South Africa. And it's in KZN. And it's Vernac. It's not English.
Not English.
Which should tell you that Abantu Base KZN, and it's not developed like Johannesburg. So obviously people are listening literally on an actual radio.
You see, you said it yourself. So
so I guess traditional media is not dying.
It's not. I do think it is probably going to die at some point, but it's not dead per se. I just think people are going to transition more to digital. Like that's why now it's so good to see newspapers have now online newspapers. We're seeing like radio has now online radio as well. Like things are shifting. Podcasting is the new thing. So it's good. We're transitioning nicely. But I think we still have a couple of years. I won't lie. Maybe not even in our lifetime. Like we're still going to be.
What do you prefer, digital or traditional?
Digital, always.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a digital baby. I grew up Gen Z. I think I'm Gen Z, ne? Am I? 2002.
Gen Z, yes.
I am, ne? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm part of Gen Z, so this is my stuff.
Love that. What do you see yourself with everything that you're currently rebranding with, building, radio? Also, I think you're also getting into the traditional media, which is what made a lot of people like bigger brands,
100%.
So you're getting into summer as well. You're part of the red carpet hosts. Congrats on that.
Thank you so much.
That's really huge. You know what I mean? So where do you see yourself in like the next, let's say 5 years with everything you're doing?
Your 5 is even long. Yeah. But I want to see myself definitely establishing my business, which is Viral Africa.
Yeah.
Like I see the person I look up to in terms of business is Sibo Mabena. She's
crazy.
She's literally crazy.
She's crazy.
Like I'm gonna message her and ask her if I can drop shadow her for a little bit. But like she's a star. I wanna be just like her. I see myself in her a lot. I wanna be like that in terms of my business. Then I do see myself very hammered into sports. Sports is my new thing. I've always loved sports my whole life. I've always loved sports. I play netball. I play sports every week. I play paddle. Sometimes I play soccer with my friends. That's something I've always wanted to do. But now like I'm really showing that lifestyle element of it. So I do see myself as a very established lifestyle sports creator and broadcaster. Not to say stats and analytics. You will not catch me doing that, guys. But like, let me tell you about like who's wearing what. I'll do that 100%. So that's where I see myself doing and just being just a voice for the youth. I really want to help people out and just empower people because there's so many things that I wish I knew growing up, and I'd love a big sister. So I want to be there to like a lot of people.
That's beautiful, man. That's really beautiful. I think around the first time I met you and I had officially extended the invite for you to come to the pod, I said I wanted people to like get the side of you. You know what I mean? Do you sometimes feel like people have a misconception about who you are?
Yeah, I do all the time. I think, what I've realized, like, you see, we can have this podcast and we're going to speak about all these things, but everybody's going to focus on the part where we spoke about relationships and we spoke about Bruce and we spoke about those things. And I don't know why. I'm going to pray over it because it's clearly a demon. But like, I just feel like a lot of people gravitate towards my drama or my relationship content. I don't make that everything. I don't think I do. Maybe you can correct me. But I feel like people gravitate towards those things because Mzansi is obsessed with Mjolo. It's just a fun fact. But controversy. They love those things, but you will never speak on the important things that I'm doing. You'll never speak on the charity work that I do. You'll never speak on the advice I'm giving you in terms of building a business. You'll never speak about Viral Africa. You speak about everything else except for that. So, dude, like, it's just one of those things. I can't fight it. I'm just going to keep doing my thing. And the ones who want to see the important stuff will just see the important stuff. So it is sad that is a misconception. Because also I have a sex tape. I didn't know I had a sex tape.
Hey, bro.
Every day I find out new things about myself. AFCON champion. Next time I've had sex with the whole of Africa. Like, dude, every day I find out new things about me. But I'm just like, damn, man, be like that sometimes. Like, be like that sometimes. And stop sharing that nonsense sex tape of me. I don't have a sex tape. I don't even have black braids. When have you ever seen me with black braids? You're ruining my brand.
I guess like being in the public eye comes with the scrutiny,
100%.
And you just gotta make peace with it.
You must make peace. This is the life you chose. What was I thinking becoming a public figure?
Gosh. It is what it is. I think you've been in the industry now for like what, 4-5 years?
4 years.
4 years.
It's actually, oh my gosh. 2021 was how many years ago? 5. God, I'm old. 5.
What has this industry taught you?
I would say definitely consistency is key. Who you know matters more than anything. Network is forever. I will die for the network. The network makes a lot of sense. And I'll just say, like, do just be yourself, hey? Like, if you are yourself and things are meant for you, things are gonna come. But also be willing to leave something if it doesn't serve you. Because in the long run, it's gonna go a long way. But that's what I've learned. Yeah, I think that's what I can say.
That's beautiful, man. So we always archiving creatives' meaning of what culture is. Since you are in the cultural space, what does culture mean to you?
What does culture mean to me? I would say culture it's youth. It's being young. It's It's what's popping, what's happening, everything that we are, everything your show does, showing, speaking of voices and like putting people on, like that's culture, I would say. Yeah, I don't know if it's the best answer. I'm just speaking, but
basically
I think
culture's youth.
Culture's youth, yeah, I would say that. That's what it is to me.
That's facts.
Yeah.
To anyone who's watching and is like, I want to be like Munaka, what advice would you give them?
Go to school. And I'll say, like, if something is meant for you, like, just work hard at it and things will come together. There's no free jobs in this world. If you think if you think you're just gonna get things to get them, it's not going to happen. Me, I'll tell you the truth. You must work hard. You have to work hard in this world. And I'll also just say, like, give it up to God. God is the way, the truth, and the life. If you have God in your life and you move with Him, He's gonna do wonderful things for you always. But yeah, love and light.
It's dope, man. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you. This is really good, man. I'm hoping that the podcast continues to grow.
I will, most def. I don't know if there's anything else you'd like to talk about. If I missed anything that was important.
No, I'll just say.
That you want to chat about.
All I'll say is, please definitely check out my business, Viral Africa. If you're someone who's looking for consultancy, you're looking for research, I am your girl, okay? I went to school. I know what's happening. Like, this is like, we wanna help. We wanna really elevate brands. So if you're interested in that, please message us. I also have my brand, The Sports Scene. We're dedicated to sports. Please do check it out if you're in the sports industry. And also, I wanna also just leave a note and just say, like, guys, in this life, there's more to life than content. You need to, while you're making a lot of money, and this is a big lesson I've learned in content creation, you absolutely need to know that you need to build something outside of that, because every creator that comes to you and says that all the money is from content is lying. Yes, they can do it for some time, but they have assets, they have brands, they have something that is also keeping them afloat. Make no mistake, okay? It's more than just brand deals, because it's not forever. So make sure you build something of substance. I have an Airbnb business now. It's thriving. I would never have been able to do that without the money I got from content creation. So make sure you build things that are going to sustain you after.
I think that's a part that I missed in your journey.
Yeah.
The business brain, right? How does that come about? Have you always had that, or it's something maybe someone advised you about?
No, I've always had a business brain, hey?
Yeah.
I think deep down I'm a corporate baddie. I just chose this life, dude. But that's also part of the reason why I sometimes struggle to balance everything. But I feel like I've always wanted to teach or like just do something. Like even in school, like I'm that person who at church, like I'm telling my mom, let's sell this, let's sell that. Like I've always wanted to basically do that stuff. And I've always been very independent in terms of I work hard, I wanna make money. Like let's do this, but it's also so good to make and still be able to give back. So that's why, like, obviously we've got the radio and we've got that, but my babies, which is the sports scene, Viral Africa, and now my Airbnb business, like those stuff are mine, and I'm building those assets because I want to make money. You understand?
Is it lucrative, the Airbnb business? Yeah. For real?
Guys, there's money.
Where are the properties that you have?
Okay, so right now we only have one property. We're about to get our second one.
Yeah.
So it's based in Sandton. So what I had done, and this is also, I need to do a whole series on my TikTok speaking about this. It's very difficult to get property as a content creator. I'm going to tell you this now. It's extremely hard.
As a content creator?
It's so difficult.
Oh, because of pay slips.
Pay slip, you see. But even if you have a pay slip, because I have a pay slip, I pay myself every month. But even though you have a pay slip, it still doesn't mean anything, bro, because they know you're self-employed. So it's extremely, extremely difficult to get a property. I mean, I remember when I was comparing different banks, my property, my first one cost me 1.7. I negotiated down to 1.6, but the bank is asking me to pay 600K. I might as well buy it cash, bro. So at least the only bank that was fair, and I'll say a big shout out to FNB, they helped me out, but I had to pay like 400 bands, bro, for transfer and registration. Can you imagine, dude? Like so early in the year, I was so uncomfortable, dude. But it'd be like that sometimes. But got that property, and then one of my friends, he owns a property company as well. But like his is like massive, like no, like he's like far gone. But he helped me set up my profile. He assisted me like with everything that I was doing, and he's also one of the people that were like, dude, like this is like a really good business, and you should get into it. So I've only been doing Airbnb Airbnb for 2 months, but I've been able to pay my mortgage, my levies, and I still have extra cash.
Hectic.
And now I'm gonna get into co-hosting, which is also a very lucrative industry.
Like co-hosting
other properties.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
So if you go on the market and you see people are struggling, if I know that I can do a better job for them and I just speak to them, it's a great way to get into it. So that's what I'm doing now. Even now, I want to start doing house party houses because we need house party houses, dog. You see,
House
I've been doing it
parties
for the culture.
House parties need to come back.
They need to come back. Dog. You can't be charging me 15K per night, dog. How are we supposed to do a party?
Yeah.
Just give the kids the party for 7K, call it a night. So I also want to do that now, like find house party houses because, dude, dog. Even me, I want to throw a party, I must throw it in peace. So Airbnb is so lucrative.
Love that, man.
Dude, that's probably gonna be everything at some point. Like, I can already see it happening.
Damn.
Yeah.
And you're only like 24, man. You're doing so well,
I know,
bro.
it's crazy, but thank you. But it's stressful still. I don't want to work forever,
honestly,
but yeah.
being an entrepreneur does come with the risks. Like, how do you deal? Yeah, how do you deal with that? Also knowing that, okay, I can cough out, like you said, that 1.7, right? And it not working out.
It is stressful, but once again, like, I'm led by God. I pray a lot for the things that I want. And that's how, if I make a decision, like, if it doesn't work out, I know I didn't pray. Because I've had a business before and it failed. I had a salon last year and I got scammed. It was horrible. I lost a lot of money.
Oh, I think I saw that.
Yes,
Yeah.
that evil woman, bro. But it's fine. God forgives you, I guess.
Hey, man.
But you see, that business, I didn't pray enough, dude. And I know now, looking back, I'm like, there were so many red flags, so many moments where your body just didn't feel safe. Like, so many things were happening and I just didn't listen. And I know exactly why it failed now. So it's okay. Like, that was not a calculated risk. That was stupidity, 100%. I just should have done it the right way the first time. So I didn't have to have an expensive lesson. So I just feel like if you pray about things and you must take calculated risks because I'm sorry, you can't lose money every time. You must do things the right way so you don't have to be in a position where you're uncomfortable. But to win in life, you have to just
take the risk.
You have to just try.
Yeah.
If you fail, you fail.
But at least you tried. Now you know.
Yeah.
If you do it again, you'll do it better.
Oh, I have to. 100%. But yeah, that's me.
That's really dope, man. Honestly, I'd like to say, I think I told you from the first day I met you about how love everything you're doing, love the rebrand.
Thank you.
Love the business brain. That's the side of Munaka that I want people to see more of.
Thank you.
Because that's a side that's going to, educate more people outside of content creation. This is what I also do, but you guys only want to hear about Bruce, But
one more for yourself, man.
Yeah, so I'd like to say, man, Godspeed on your journey.
Thank you.
I'm inspired by it. It's so dope. Thank you for coming through and sharing your story.
Thank you.
It's still going to be dope, but you're going to come back and we're going to chat about it even more.
Yeah, let's come in like 2 years.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of adjustments and stuff.
Time tells a tale, so by then, a lot would have happened.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you so much. And like, comment, share, subscribe.
Danko.
Thanks, Jules. This was great.